Roxana Mehran, coming to you live from EuroPCR 2017 in Paris, France. I'm thrilled to be here with my two guests today, Dr. Banai, Shmuel Banai from Israel, Tel Aviv, Israel, and Rafa Romaguera from Barcelona. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here to talk about challenges in diabetic patients, evolving clinical outcomes through innovative technologies. We're talking about the epidemic of diabetes, a global epidemic, and the limitations of current PCI. Dr. Banai, tell me a little bit of where are we today? What's happening?
A lot is happening and we are in a very bad place because it's really a global emergency. Diabetes is a huge problem globally. Developed country, developing country, it's a huge problem. We have today in the world more than 400 million people with a diagnosis of diabetes, and another 200 million who have diabetes but it's undiagnosed. And if we look forward to the next 10, 15 years, the numbers will almost double. We will have more than 600 million people with diabetes in the next 10 and 15 years. So we are not going towards a better position, but a worse position. And we really need to do something serious and effective globally.
And the PCI, the current PCI with the best generation of DES, still show a poor outcome for the diabetic patients.
Exactly.
And a lot of them are going for bypass surgery, and we need to get better, right?
Exactly.
What is the problem there?
First of all, the baseline is that 25 to 30% of the patients who come to the cath lab have diabetes. So we're talking about huge numbers. And currently the data shows that with even the best, most modern drug-eluting stent, the results of the diabetic patients are worse than the non-diabetic. With the non-diabetics, we have pretty good results all over. But with the diabetic patients, even with the best stent, we are not there yet. And also with bypass surgery. Bypass surgery, patients with diabetes have more complication, more death, more post-CABAGE angina,
So big
renal
problem.
failure, a big problem.
We really need to get somewhere.
Yes.
Now, the future is bright, I hope. There are technologies coming forward and stents that might make an important difference in diabetes. Tell us about this new innovative technology, the Cre8 stent.
Thank you, Roxana. The Cre8 stent has a completely unique technology, different from other polymer-based drug-eluting stents, because it has laser dark reservoirs only in the abluminal surface, and these reservoirs allow release of sirolimus mixed with a carrier. This carrier enhances drug diffusion and also allows homogeneity of the drug across the arterial wall. Now they have the Cre8 EVO with more closer elements, so the diffusion of the drug is even more homogeneous across the arterial wall.
So really good science behind this stent with innovative, I really love the science, using these reservoirs, using very good carrier delivery system to get into the vessel wall in the best possible way to actually, what do you think? Are you excited about something like this?
I am excited. I have been excited over the last 3 or 4 years because I've been using this stent and technology in diabetic patients and also in non-diabetic patients. I think a polymer coating on a stent when you implant it in the vessel wall is bad news, especially for diabetics, because the polymer in the vessel wall causes, for the long run, inflammation. If we can get rid of the polymer at all, and we could with the Cre8
So there's no
stent,
polymer, there's a reservoir, there's a great delivery system. He's hopeful. What's the clinical data?
They have several registries with this stent showing very good results in diabetics, and also 2 randomized trials, which are the reservoir trial and the next trial, which show that this device is very, very effective in reducing target lesion failure in patients with diabetes. And now we are about to begin 2 large-scale randomized trials, the SUGAR trial, which will compare the Cre8 with a thoterolimus eluting stent, and the diabete, which will compare the Cre8 with the Science family. And I think that these 2 trials will give us further information about the efficacy of this stent in this high-risk population.
So Rafa, when I first saw the data of this stent, I was very, very impressed with the slow late loss that they had. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, there are 3 studies which has been with 6 months to 1 year follow-up by angio and OCT, and all of them has been analyzed by different core labs, and the result of the weight loss has been very, very low and very consistent between 0.12 and 0.16 for patients with diabetes, which I think that is an amazing result.
So I feel like what the sponsor has done is start with great basic science work to make sure that this thing is working. The science of the delivery is great. You're dealing with the high-risk patient population and getting to a good place. And now they're going to do large clinical trials. Are you excited about the large clinical trials? 3,000 patients, I heard, in diabetes.
I'm extremely excited. I think this will give the answer, will give us the proof and the answer and the data to say that PCI with the newest technology, with stents designed especially to solve the problem in the vessel wall of the diabetes. So PCI will be the best revascularization solution for most diabetic patients and for most patients generally, not only diabetes.
So Cre8 EVO stent is going to be used in both sugar and in diabetes. I'm actually really excited about here because traditionally guidelines, everyone's telling us send these patients to bypass. Revascularization strategies are not working great. To have great technology with clinical data to back this up, I'm hoping we could get this stent available to us in the United States. It's a huge epidemic in our country as well. And so thank you so much for sharing your experiences with this important device and being here with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Roxana.